What's the worst thing your kid's school ever did? My daughter kept getting detention for dress code violations, even though I checked her outfit every morning. Navy polo, khaki skirts, everything by the book. Mom, I don't understand, she'd cry after another humiliating trip to the office. Mrs. Franklin says my skirt is too short, but it's the exact same one Sarah wears. We bought them together, remember? I did remember. We'd gone shopping specifically at the school's approved vendor, spending way too much on those regulation skirts. I measured them myself with a ruler. Regulation length exactly 3 inches below the knee. Still, the detention slips kept coming home. Inappropriate attire, distracting clothing, violation of modesty standards. Always the same teacher signing them. Always Mrs. Franklin. My daughter started leaving for school confident and coming home deflated. She'd change clothes the second she walked through the door, like she was ashamed of her own body. This confident kid who used to strut around the house singing was becoming withdrawn and self-conscious. Maybe I should just wear baggy clothes, she suggested one evening, staring at herself in her bedroom mirror. Like really baggy. Maybe if I look more like a little kid again, she'll leave me alone. That comment hit me like a truck. My 12-year-old was trying to hide her developing body because a teacher was making her feel ashamed of it. I decided to investigate. The next morning, I secretly followed her to school and watched from my car. She walked in wearing the same regulation outfit that dozens of other girls had on. Nothing different, nothing inappropriate. At pickup, I started casually chatting with other parents. That's when the pattern became clear. "Oh, Mrs. Franklin dress-coded Emma too," said one mom. "Same thing happened to my daughter, but only after she gestured vaguely at her chest, hit puberty early." Another mom overheard and joined in. "Yes, my Sophia was getting detention constantly until I complained to the principal, but by then the damage was done. She begged me to buy her sports bras that would flatten her chest. My heart was breaking. This wasn't about dress codes. This was about a teacher who was uncomfortable with normal adolescent development and was punishing girls for it." The breaking point came at the school carnival. I was volunteering at the ring toss when I overheard Mrs. Franklin talking to another teacher by the dunking booth. "Some of these girls just develop earlier, she was saying, watching my daughter walk by with her friends. "They can't help being distracting to the boys. That's why we have to be extra strict with them. Set boundaries early." I felt sick. She was literally targeting children for going through puberty. That weekend, I started documenting everything. I took photos of my daughter's outfits each morning before school. I kept every detention slip. I even secretly recorded her getting dressed to prove the clothes fit appropriately. Then I did something that felt crazy but necessary. I bought the exact same outfit in the exact same size and wore it to parent-teacher conferences. If it was inappropriate on a 12-year-old, it should be inappropriate on a 38-year-old, right? Nobody said a word about my clothing. I also started tracking which teachers gave out dress code violations. The pattern was crystal clear. Mrs. Franklin was responsible for 89% of all girls' dress code violations in the entire school, despite only teaching 20% of the female students. Armed with this evidence, I filed a formal Title IX complaint with the district. The investigation revealed that Mrs. Franklin had been systematically targeting girls who'd gone through early puberty for over 3 years. She'd been calling them to the front of the class to check their outfits, making them stand while she examined their clothing in front of their peers. She'd been measuring skirt lengths with a ruler during class, humiliating these kids in front of everyone. The school board was horrified. Mrs. Franklin was forced to resign immediately, and the entire district had to implement new anti-discrimination training for all staff. But the best part? My daughter walked into school the next Monday wearing her favorite outfit with her head held high. "Thanks for fighting for me, Mom," she said. "I forgot how good it felt to just be myself."